Hermeticism. Hermeticism begins with the principle that all is mind. The universe in its entirety is mental in nature. Thought is not a product of the universe. It is the fabric of it. Everything emerges from consciousness, and all planes, physical, mental, spiritual, follow the same laws. As above, so below means the same patterns exist at every level of reality: planets and atoms, stars and cells, gods and humans. The seven Hermetic principles, mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, gender, describe how reality functions. These principles aren't commandments, they are observations of the invisible mechanics that govern all forms. Hermeticism isn't about worship, it's about mastering the inner world to reflect mastery in the outer. Gnosticism. Gnosticism says the physical world is a distortion, not evil in the moral sense, but a flawed simulation, a prison of perception. The God worshipped in most religions is, to the Gnostic, a false creator, the demiurge. He rules the material world but is blind to the higher realms above him. Within every human is a divine spark that comes from the pleroma, the fullness, the realm of true spirit beyond all duality. Gnosis is not information, it is inner revelation. Gnosis burns away illusion and returns consciousness to the truth. We were never just bodies, never just minds. We are fragments of the divine, here to awaken within the dream and escape it. Vedanta. Vedanta, from the Vedic traditions of India, states that the individual self, Atman, is not separate from the absolute Brahman. The appearance of division is caused by Maya, cosmic illusion. The ego, the body, and even the mind are temporary forms, like waves on the surface of an ocean. Vedantic insight doesn't seek to reach God, it seeks to dissolve the illusion that there was ever separation. The world is real, but not as we think. It is real as a dream is real to the dreamer until they awaken through stillness, inquiry, and self-realization. The practitioner sees that the observer is not the body, not even the mind, but the ever-present witness, which is one with all. Sufism. Sufism, the mystical heart of Islam, speaks in symbols of love, longing, and unity. The soul is seen as a lover, separated from the divine beloved. The practices, chanting, music, ecstatic dance, are not performance but invocation. They strip away the layers of personality, culture, and thought. The heart is seen as the throne of the divine, but it must be polished to reflect the truth. Sufis speak of annihilation of the self, fana, and subsistence in God, Baka. It is not enough to believe, one must be burned clean by divine presence until there is no separation between self and source. Kabbalah. Kabbalah is a mystical framework within the Jewish tradition, though its roots go deeper. It describes the emanation of the divine into the manifest world using the tree of life, a map of 10 spheres, Sephirot, representing different aspects of God and the human psyche. It begins with Keter, pure will, and descends into Malkuth, the kingdom, our material world. The descent is creation, the ascent is awakening. Each path between Sephirot is a spiritual initiation. The Kabbalist meditates, chants, contemplates symbols, not to accumulate knowledge, but to return consciousness back up the tree, to unify with the divine essence hidden in all things. Evil is not absolute, it is imbalance. The world is a veil, not a wall. Egyptian mystery teachings. Egyptian mystery teachings centered on the journey of the soul through death and rebirth. Osiris is the archetype of the god who dies, is dismembered, and is reassembled, symbolizing the fragmentation of the soul in the physical world and its reintegration through initiation. Temples were not places of worship, but sites of transformation. The inner rituals mimicked the journey of the sun through the underworld. They revealed that the soul's true nature is eternal and luminous. To die before dying was the key to awaken in the body as if already beyond death. The scarab, the ankh, the eye, all were symbols of inner states of awakening, not mere cultural artifacts.